Um, I gotta remember what the name of that coffee is.
It's called Hawaiian Hazelnut.
Hawaiian Hazelnut.
Yeah.
Who's the brand?
The same brand what you bought the cinnamon hazelnut before, remember?
Does that tell me or does it tell me?
Don Francisco.
Don Francisco. I'm stunned.
Hawaiian Hazelnut.
And it's cheaper. Much cheaper. Much.
No, because before I make, there's already this much coffee in there. Hey, the other can, thing you had, the Supreme, I dump some of it in the can, shake it up, and make coffee.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
So we'll have the other kind, and plus a little bit of, have that hazelnut taste to it. Hazelnut, a little bit of hazelnut goes a long way. You notice that? You taste it. Ouch! Anzo, hey, what's up, baby?
Someone's next door. Yeah, they're working, Mama. They're working. It's okay. We're safe. We're inside. They're working. Come here. Come here. Let me take off your harness. Come here. Come here. Come. Come on. Yeah, she always does. That's what I like about my dog. Garcia always lets me know.
Hey.
Garcia. Garcia. David, does she have any more dog food?
Yes.
Where is it?
Right now.
And I'd like you to leave it out so I can find it. I gave her cat food this morning. Garcia, let the poor man work. Let him work. Let him work, baby. Come on, let the nice man work. Oh, God, I hate this. Oh. Then I put an application here to help me with my grammar.
Where?
My grammar, because I'm doing a lot of things. Oh, I speak funny. You don't even understand me. So you think grammar every few minutes. Do you want this corrected? Do you want this corrected? It's ridiculous.
But if you make a mistake, doesn't the thing tell you made a mistake?
Yes, but I don't talk. I don't speak. I don't speak like Americans. I speak in the Holy Ghost.
Hey, Garcia. My baby. There you go. Bam, bam.
Nasty.
Hey, it's right here. Okay.
It matters. But yes.
They're working. What's up, baby?
Hold on a second. David, I can't believe that fucking Mexican continues. David, I can't. And then
Bill say to me, excuse me, Bill said to put it in there. That's okay, no problem. But the way he said it, he said, hey, you ain't my fucking Bible, I do whatever I want. I said, okay, do what you want. But guess what? When you put the stack up there, of the forklift, he climbed up there. And I told him to leave that end open because I want to keep that one end open. We can dump our DAF in there. You know what he does? First thing he does is put the fucking like 4 or 5 fucking things with the cardboard over it. Guess what I do? He's seen me too. Guess what I did? As soon as they came, hey, guess what? As soon as the guy got out there, Nicole, he pushed half the stack to the side, all right? And guess what happened? The guy showed up, back in. He told me he'd be back in about 3 hours. When the guy came and took the other van away from the LeMay, the truck driver, he said, I'll be back with your van in about 3 hours, sir. I said, don't worry, whenever you can come back, no problem. I mean, I understand, you're busy. So anyway, he brings it back. And then right away, he sees me opening up the other one and putting that cardboard in there. And I told Bill, hey, you know what? I went and moved some cardboard from he put up there to the side so I had room to put my DAF. And then I put all the other cardboard on, putting it in the other van. He said, go ahead, or we'll put it all over there.
What did he, what did that son of a bitch say about David?
I go to the office. I don't got no cell phone to call Bill. I go to the office. I would never call him on the phone about a question. I asked him in person. You know what I'm saying? He said, you know what you do? I said, I know what I'm doing over there. He knows I know what I'm doing.
But David,
what?
That is Bill's friend. He got him, Bill did more for that nasty Mexican.
Gave him a trailer.
Gave him a trailer, a car, everything. Everything. David, this isn't the first hate crime. David, I spoke to you. These are civil rights violations.
Once we have the trailer, I have him. I go to Bill.
For what, Bill?
Now, I say you have to verify as a reference. That I have a trailer. By mine a trailer, I need you to be my reference. On there. Which is number on there. To verify that on dependent shit. Does it make sense? You have to verify where I work at. You can't do that.
David, they're racist. And God, David, how many times has this Mexican hired you? And from the city inspectors to Lee, the safety inspector, David, how many people?
When they kept the Mexican working and sent me home, remember? Because Orville, being you out there come back at 6 and he doesn't work tomorrow, you let him work.
And did Sonny show up at work? David, he wears girls' boots.
She does boots.
David, I wear men's boots because my feet are swollen. These boots are it's too big for me. But David, he literally dresses like a girl. And he was supposed to have been fired.
All those hoses they have there, the water.
Give me some.
You know the hoses you wash down things with, the hoses?
Mm-hmm.
Every single hose there. Okay? It takes like a garden hose. You know you screw it on the water your lawn and everything?
Uh-huh.
It takes about, we call it a thing like that. Well, the one piece of hose I have, I put on the end of the hose I was using to make it longer. I took it off another hose I had in the corner, one I wanted to fix my thing at, where I have water access. Guess what it is? It's fucking, what do you call it? It's the only hose you can screw the thing on to run the pressure washer. You can't just screw, you have to be able to screw a hose on. If it's just, all those other hoses just slide on with the screwdriver. You know, a little clamp. You ever see those?
Yes.
They hold on. I'm just saying. That's how every other hose hooks up there. You know, I put on a piece of hose on the end of my hose over there so that I can hook this pressure washer. I can hook that hose to the pressure washer. What I'm going to do is I'll take off that piece again. But I added I take it and move it back to the other one once he fixes it. Because I don't want nobody to be driving over my hose with their truck while I'm using water to the pressure washer. You don't want it run it without water going through it. It stops the water and then it's not good for it. I know.
Orville, both men were cleaning. David, they deserve each $5,000. Look at them. David, these are my emails. Since you're
Clinton's closed door comments reveal chief reason she believes Donald Trump.
David, this is bullshit. Everybody knows that Hillary Rodham Clinton is a liar, a cheat, a murderer, a dyke, untrustworthy, and evil undefined.
Or here it says, job offer. Hi, I am returning back concerning your request on the careers website.
All right,
God, you're good. Look at that.
I know, David.
Look at that. They want you to do a careers website.
David.
Oh, God, that's all I said.
Get away.
Why? They want you to do a careers website for them. They want to push you to work.
Or my purpose is for God.
Okay. Look who's tired.
Orville.
She plays hard.
Those men. Just think what Steve does. Nothing but create chaos.
We're mad. One day the guy, remember those guys? The guy got mad about the cell phone. Come over, you gotta talk to you. I don't want to take my pictures. Bill already said no cameras, nothing. So anyway,
David,
guess what? As soon as they see me over with that guy, I went over there by them and shit. And I said, you know what? I said, I'm having a problem here. I can't get this pin out. And one guy got the hammer, came up there and helped me to open that thing up. You know how they put a pin, lock the door thing? I couldn't get the pin out. And I was on top of the thing, leaning down trying to pound the hammer. I said, I can't get it at the angle because the chain was hooked inside there. You had to get the chain off a hook. To unhook the chain to make the chain longer. And the guy was fucking, he came up there, that guy yesterday, but said about the cell phone. He's the first one to come up there and help me. You know what I mean?
For that reason, I delete his picture. He stood up for a white man. Did Steve stand up for you?
I don't say nothing.
David, that's not the question.
He didn't say nothing. He was inside. He didn't say nothing. He seen it. Everybody's seen it. Everybody's seen it.
So what did that little faggot say?
He goes like this. Push his chest up.
That's violence. Put up there. David, that's queer.
I said, hey, I said, you know what? I tell you what. I said, you know what? You might think I'm an old man. You might go and try to sock me. But I tell you what, I'm going to get mine too. We're going to have some rounds.
That's so queer, and he's got two girls.
I'm going to stand up for myself. I don't give a fuck. What, you beat me up? I've been beat up all my
David,
life.
so he said...
I've been beat up all my life.
Oh, listen.
I'm still going to get him right in the head and shit. I'm going to get a few
David,
balls.
you get him in the balls. Let's put an end to them creating more bitches and bastards.
But I couldn't make the first move.
You can't.
They'd have me fired. Yeah,
No. He's doing it because, David, they're telling him to do it. To try to make you fight.
He said, hey, and all that, you're fucking about walking around calling all Mexican whores and shit. You made a comment about that.
Oh, no, listen, wait a minute. That, the husband of that Mexican,
I don't know.
he's the one that started to ask me questions. So I told him, not about, David, nothing is about you.
No, I know that. I never did nothing. I don't know.
Oh, would you please?
But I don't know those people.
Oh my God, David, to be stuck with shit like
Why?
you
I ain't
is
shit. I don't know them.
impossible. Will you stop with your guilt and let me finish my statement?
But I'm not guilty.
David. David.
Not so loud.
David.
Hey, the guy's over there.
It is no secret. These Mexicans are whores. From my mother to my sisters to anyone and everyone that walks around. The whores. David, who was that Mexican that walked into that waiting for him? That bitch, that Mexican bitch. Who was that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you want to see the picture?
Man, I don't know. Nobody there. I don't know nobody there.
David, okay, we'll go on. We'll move on.
The only persons I know names are the ones who
Did I ask names?
I don't know nobody. I don't know.
She went into the DAP, and Bill specifically said,
okay,
wife's in the park. Well, that's right. She's a
I don't
Mexican whore. Give me some coffee, please. No, Orville. You cannot win against that man because he is protected by William Sikorsky.
No, guess what? I ain't gonna pay attention to him. You know why? I can't worry about what everybody else is saying and thinking. I'm paying attention to what I'm doing. I know what I have to do.
And how does that affect you, Orville?
How affect me? What do you mean?
They do the work wrong. Caesar does, and then mind you, he's a lead. He's a supervisor.
I make fresh pot.
Thank you, Orville. I heard that, Orville.
Your way. I said I make fresh pot.
Like I said, you got a call, you got a job.
Shut up.
David. What are you doing?
My sack up there. I don't want to leave it on the floor.
So you're going to put the... Oh my...
It's just got our peanut
This
butter and
is
jelly
what I
and
mean,
bread.
Orville.
Peanut butter, jelly, and bread.
You are just so...
What?
I don't know. You're Washington.
Hey, it only got the peanut butter and jelly in that sack.
And what, David?
But make bread, make coffee.
Anyway, he is complaining that I say that my people are whores. It's true.
Fucking they come to my country and steal my fucking job.
They come to our country. Orville, my mama. Excuse me?
No, thing, water, splash of water on me.
I know you can fix the washers. I love this room. Anyway, he is complaining about me saying the whores.
You guys just talking out his ass.
But the point is, Orville, they come here to have anchor babies. They're human trafficking. Oh, Orville, did you remember when we were recycling? Those Mexican brothers who had those apartments?
Remember that guy in the blue truck?
Uh-huh. Fucking A. Here we are taking out trash to make some money.
Remember when we seen him at that place?
Oh my God! On New Hampshire.
Let's go another place over there on Wilshire by the river.
Oh my God!
Notice how I walked in there and got some fucking shit from there too? I went and got it too, and a couple guys looked at me.
These Mexicans are evil, and it's people like William Sikorsky
that place didn't have security
that protects these sons of bitches. Mind you, he gave a person a trailer, transferred everything, and he left in bad terms. He was a motherfucker before David, and yet, Orville, what you do, everybody does that, but you don't go seek violence. No, Orville. No, I have a right to say this, and I will say it. These people are of Lucifer. Did you see that Mexican bitch? They been walking to the death?
No.
I did.
Okay.
I have a picture.
I don't care.
Why did you defend them, David?
I didn't see nothing. I don't care.
Yes, you did.
I know that.
Oh, it does? Okay. I'm Mexican, and I want every motherfucking Mexican.
God, please just shut up.
Excuse me.
Okay, I'll mix that together a little bit.
David, you were verbally attacked, and you're telling me to shut the fuck up? Audacity. No, that white boy. David, you got to ask him if he's registered and talk about Trump. What good he does our country.
These fucking Washingtonians ain't good. They're all fucking Democrats.
I know. They're Democrats because they want something for free. Yet, what they have given away...
What do you think they got?
Nothing.
All the people ever talk to me about how they got their food stamps and shit.
David, tell me that story again. I can't believe it. It's just like sodomite, Oregon, and California. What?
Their food stamps.
You
I
applied?
said, what?
What?
Stamps?
Oh my God.
I never had food stamps.
David Washington. Oh, you applied for food stamps in Washington and you get an Obama phone.
Yep. Free. A free
Free.
phone. You get 350 minutes a month.
Free.
Free.
David, I tried in California.
When I asked to use this phone, hey man, let me call. Look, not even a minute. He said, oh, I have no time on the phone.
Who was that?
The guy.
Who?
Damien. He had no time, he says.
I judged Damien wrong.
His phone. He told me I had no time on it to use it.
When was this?
Yesterday, I called him.
These are evil people.
My fucking coffee.
To bring you a fucking coffee.
Oh my God.
Or I want you to be evaluated.
No, guess what?
No, you will
I
not.
take that thermos with me.
Orville, you will not curse me out.
I don't.
What did you do this morning?
Right away, you're on me.
No, David, that's a lie. That's a lie,
No, that's the
David.
truth.
Really, David?
Be honest.
No, David, be honest.
I'm not on you.
David, what did you do to the roof of Henry today?
What?
In your rage, what did you do?
Who's the fucking stand your ass?
You wanted to stab my house.
Yeah. Hey,
David,
she seen me sitting there too. Look what happened. I know I'm coming back. Look at her. She's waiting for me to come back and sit next to her.
oh, you are a danger to me, David. Orville, I am stunned. I did a, like I said, I was talking to one attorney, I just hung up. The other one, I just, Orville, these are violations in labor. Let the motherfucker fire you, David.
Mmm.
We sue Orville.
I put a little bit of coffee in there. That, remember I mixed the two together? I made some coffee. And I added a little bit to it.
David, no one came to your defense?
They were saying something? They didn't say nothing to that guy.
Who?
When we were having our discussion right there, people were standing there. But it was between us.
What?
I was right. That's what I did. I didn't care about him. I just got up there the way he said it. Hey, you ain't right. I said, excuse me? I said, yeah, but you know what? When you come into my area and you do real fucking shit you ain't supposed to be doing, I'm your fucking boss then.
David.
I take fucking personal in my area.
And you shouldn't, David, because they don't care. The corporations don't care. Birdie don't care. The Williams
All she
don't
cares
care.
about is that paper that it has on every fucking day for the meter reading.
But you know she didn't care when they weren't doing it, and she knew it, David. This is bullshit.
Okay.
No, this is bullshit. What did she say about all those months they weren't done? This coffee is good. Orville, do you notice how those Mexicans are quick? You racist! Like India. Remember the ballad?
Oh,
you racist! I called the police. What? She's clean, David.
A couple of little tiny, but nothing like a wash.
Now the floor. I'm on Friday.
Look at her.
On Friday, I get another rub doctor.
Hey, look what she did. She lets me rub this. See that? She knows I'm there for her. You see?
No, David, it doesn't hurt anymore.
Just checking,
Okay,
baby.
Mama,
Oh,
let Daddy
sorry.
check you.
Just checking, baby.
Oh,
Your back feels good. Okay. Hey.
These
okay.
immigrants.
Hey, I understand. No problem.
she's very, very
She
independent.
talks to you.
Orville, throughout America, these Mexicans and Hispanics have proved their nature. Look at the audacity of Sonny. He didn't show up for work, but yet he showed up today. He was fired. How many times has he missed work? How many times? and Rob.
They just had 3 trainers.
They had 3 trainers to run the FRC. The DAP. No. What? David, you don't think that neighbor is happy to see how clean that is?
Oh, you know what I did? Today, remember what we did? We tied, remember I said 3 of those posts were bent, 2 of those posts were bent over the fence? I tied a rope to it, and he hooked it to the forklift. And he got on the forklift, and I was watching. I told him to go forward. He backed up the forklift, came in, and the fence. You look at the fence now.
I saw it.
And just what else? You know that big ass fucking railroad tie thing?
Mm-hmm.
It was tipped over off the concrete. Look at that. I put my foot on it, put my back by the fence there with the post of the fences, and I pushed on it, and I pushed it back up straight. It's supposed to be. Nothing's supposed to be past the line. With the concrete.
Did that white trash William Sakosi who protects that Mexican say thank you, Orville? Thank you for being the diamond philosophy. Like those boys there, Orville. I mean,
and then those other guys, they all watched me. As soon as he fucking drove away, as soon as the guy had 1 tub of DAP to put in there, after I went and put the cardboard in the other one, all the rest of the cardboard he wanted to put in that one. Guess what happened? And then they watched me get up there and pull all the shit to the side. I said, Dave, just have patience. Wait a minute. It's better if we do it right. Let me move the shit out of the way. Then we put the DAP in there. And he's starting to feel a bunch of places.
And they feel their feelings get hurt.
They'll come tomorrow morning. The guy don't come. Hey. It's okay.
This coffee is... Don't grab it like that.
It's in my belly.
David,
Okay.
when you pick up these animals because of their size, you pick them up with both hands. Like that.
Look who moves.
And no one said nothing?
They just did it.
What do you mean?
They just watched. Like they were expecting to see something happen.
They wanted a fight. David, William Sakosi, he's a manager.
Huh?
You don't think he talks to that motherfucking Caesar?
Bill Savoy?
Uh-huh. He gave him a trailer to help him sign for him.
I talked to Bill. I told him, I said, excuse me, I want to turn on the water, but it said, the pipe goes into the building. He said, you know what, if you go in there behind those fucking baskets and stuff, but they got the stuff in the, you'll find the thing, turn the valve on. As soon as I turned around, I went out and looked, water was spraying out everywhere.
So they're doing that also, David?
No, the thing got broke.
Oh, shut up.
So now Christian will fix it, he said.
Chris, you tell Chris to do something, he tells you what you want to hear, but he don't fix it.
I said, Bill said.
Yeah. They're all together in this shit, David. God, I love it. I love it that he said, well, your wife don't make Mexican, they call them whores. You goddamn right, they call them whores.
No, guess what? You say that to me, I walked away, okay?
Uh-huh.
Well, I went inside the DAP there, where Trevor was, where we're looking at the screen, because we had the thing. What happened is, in the back where the machine is, Nicole, well, the thing where I told you we have to take out the thing sometimes to clean it on, where we can get a proper reading on the computer. Guess what happened? Somebody had taken the valve. The valve's only like a quarter of the way open. You know how those valves you turn? Quarter of the way open. He had it set quarter of the way open. Somebody seen the valve and they pulled it and put it all the way open. Which, he had a quarter open for a reason. Trevor, the chemical guy. You know what I mean? If you see valves, even though you think they look like they're not supposed to be like that, you don't touch it.
You don't touch it. Who was working when they did that?
The guy says, he said, hey, I bet you it was that other guy. They all blamed him. 3 people blamed it on that guy.
Who?
The guy we seen walking in Hope.
That poor guy. You see, David?
They blame him because he got mental.
Just think. Steve does nothing. Sonny never shows up to work. Rob does nothing. Damien, well, he's turning like them. And they blame what they gotta have a scapegoat.
Remember he told me he had to go to fucking Aberdeen to get a license and shit? Rob?
Uh-huh.
He never came back to work after that day.
This is what they call value. That's why that corporation's in the shape it is. But don't you think your next door neighbor is happy?
Yeah.
God dang it, you fixed his fence. You should have for what you did. You cannot be doing what you do, Art.
That's okay.
But what you did, Big Sapiens, that's a good thing. And when you see him, if he ever speak to you, yes sir, no sir. No sir, yes sir. He's not like that shit Steve and all of them other, William Sakosi and all of them. Oh, I am stunned. All those boys, because they're boys, all of them should get $5,000.
Guess what?
You too.
You see, full production shrimp. Remember they'll let the 2 tubs fill up and I dump them on the top and it goes through the press to press the shrimp and make the bile out of it? They let the, you know what I mean? The waste from the shrimp. Well, anyway, I'll be doing that, and then I'm still going to be doing that the same fucking time.
And you can do it.
The same time.
Oh.
And guess what? See, they look at me because when they're running death, and I just walk in there, and I look at the sludge tank, and they look at it, and it's like 3/4 of the way full. I walk over to the screen, it ain't on, I turn it on.
And they get pissed.
And the other thing is, what the thing was going like this. Bam, 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 bam. Yesterday morning, the thing was going bam, bam, bam. When I came into work, when Bob Rob said he was going home, remember? On Monday, remember? He said, I'm leaving because I have to go to D&B. I didn't whatever story, we don't catch my bus.
They're all lying.
That's what he
They're
did.
Washingtonians.
When I went over to the screen where the pump was, the sludge tank, you know what I mean? It was on. So I turn it off and go looking at it. The thing's dry.
Dry?
And then when the DAP was off, but the pump was on. So what happens is when when it filled up again, when finally it fills up and we turn it back on again, to run the DAP, guess what happens? It starts going like this. The pump going clang, 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 clang. That's because it got air in there. So what it is, until the air it's still pumping, but it's not pumping full. Every time it goes back, instead of pushing the shit, it's supposed to push it up, push it up, push it up, push it up, pull it in, push it. So every time it pulls it in, it goes clang because there's air in there. It's getting air in there. I told him, I said, you know what, that's air. He said, you're right. That was air. Fucking Rob left the thing on. You gotta make sure when it's empty. When you see it getting down low, you look at the thing, you can see it a level like this right here where the thing goes like this on the bottom, you automatically turn it off. You don't run it dry. You're showing it. Hey, those things cost a lot of money, too. Remember? They just replaced that pump.
But you see, there is no management. There is no supervision.
Now
But they are cleaning that
They're
shit.
finishing them, getting everything going right now. All the machines going again.
And what?
We're running shrimp, full production shrimp.
And what?
No crab.
And what?
I understand.
Just like that Mexican did that on purpose. On you. That he gives
hey,
a rock.
you ain't my boss. Bill, he pulls out of his phone. It goes like this. You know?
He didn't dial. Did you see him dial?
No.
No, he brought that whore over there on purpose.
I don't know what happened.
I'll show you the picture.
I don't care. I don't want to see it.
David, then I want you to
hear none
stop.
of that.
No, David, you're going to get
No,
some.
I'm not.
You're going to be mentally evaluated.
Bullshit, because I don't want to listen to your bullshit.
Bullshit.
I never done this wrong.
I am not even allowed to park.
What?
And yet,
Right.
Caesar's little Mexican, whatever, is allowed not only to go into the dab, but to hang out there. Suffice for no, Caesar is dangerous. He's violent. We've seen those kind of Mexicans in Los Angeles. Remember, David? David, remember Republic Services? They would put you in the truck and then the Mexican would say, I don't want him.
He tried to roll me over with the bed, and I was
David,
answering him.
this,
It wasn't happening.
David, that Mexican at Republic Services tried to kill
He
you.
told me at the end of the day, he says, you know what? At first, I had my doubts, but now, I want to thank you. You did real good today. The guy, remember? The guy would try to roll me over again.
I know, you should have been hired at Republic Services. They promised
Because I
you.
was a Mexican.
You were white. And now we got these nasty Mexicans here in Gray all over. All over. all over. And right away they use our laws, our Constitution, USA laws, to protect their crime. And then they want to be left in. No. Anybody. I put it on Facebook. I put it everywhere. I have dealt with these Mexicans since I was 64 years old. And I have always fought with them. And what have they done? God, I was stunned. And like I say, I'm so disgusted. I just want to get away. It was just so. Anyway, but to hear this horrible. We leave for Portland at 4 or 5 because we got to be back in Gray Harbor by before sundown.
You charge the phone because we go ahead and the phone.
Mm-hmm.
We put Portland on because to go from Westport to Portland,
Mm-hmm.
we don't go all the way back to Aberdeen and go to Olympia.
No.
We go towards Raymond, then you cut to what's that place called? We go as far as that place called
Astoria.
When we get by there, then we head east to and it comes right to Vancouver.
We stop in Vancouver and buy some weed. I think they got dispensaries. They're also in Oregon, but I don't.
We found one.
Oregon is so dangerous.
No,
too.
but you remember we found that.
Yes, and we will find.
I found that dispensary.
I'm going to go ahead and try to get back on Metro PC. But first, I got to make sure I'm going to have access. Because this way, I have a good camera. I also have the internet. I need to make sure.
Oh, the same phone.
Yeah, the phone I got there. It's a good phone, David. I paid $82 for it. Orville, guess who did all of this? Democrats and Democrats. Let's see, he's just getting up, baby.
Hey, I didn't mean to touch your foot.
Listen, she barked at Lucky, remember? In the truck. She was asleep. She don't want to be. David, leave her alone.
Hey, Garcia.
Garcia.
Bye.
Orville.
Okay, you can have your nap.
They're going to continue to try to provoke you.
That's their shit. I ain't paying attention to it.
Yes, you are. You
No,
react.
I'm just doing my job.
We all react. It's a human.
Okay.
We all react, Orville. Come here, Oslo. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come up here to Mama. Come on, come here, come here, come here. You want some mango? Come here, Mama. Come on, Oslo. Come on. Come on. Come here.
Patches.
Come here. Come to Mother. Look at her.
Come on.
She looks so healthy.
Garcia. Anzo. Come on.
They're so
She thought I was talking to her.
independent.
Look at that. Hey, yeah, Garcia.
What I'm going to do
You're smiling.
is make some mac and cheese. We should make the mashed potatoes before they spoil. Oh,
There's still a half inside the food.
okay.
The rest of it.
It is,
The mashed potatoes, I see.
but you didn't. I saw how you saved them. Anyway, I'm going to make more.
You warm it up and you mix a can. You dump a can of corn in it.
Okay.
Mix the can of
That
corn
sounds
and the
good.
mashed potatoes.
We got gravy. Gravy.
to make sure there's enough. Yeah, we used to last the gravy.
Oh, well, this goes on here. Can you imagine what goes on at the other plants, like the one in Bay
Yeah.
City? The one.
But guess what it is? You know what it is too? Yes. What do you call it? They consider me. What do you call that? I'm considered not one of them.
Isn't that something?
But only with, what do you call that? With certain people. Does it make sense? Huh?
Play with her, or here.
Oh, only with certain people. I'm not one of them. Because other people I know, I told them, I said, you know what, I'm from Washington.
You are from Washington, David.
I said, the guy, I said, you know what they call this area? I remember what I told that guy. I told that guy from Grace Harbor. I said, you know what, I came back after 27 years down in California, so I come back up here because so I wanted to come back to where he said, hey, did it ever rain there? I said,
no.
Maybe a couple times in the past year I was there. But I said to him, he said, this is God. This, right here is what they call God's country.
It is God's country. Why do you think God put us here, Orville? And remember, you have issues that are strong. Orville, this is God's country. And the reason I like this room, Orville, we get another bed. We're already sleeping good. We slumber great. We'll get another bed just for us. It'll be our bed. We get...
He's going, where we're going to put, he's going to say, why you got to put the other bed?
David, I don't, you do that all the time.
This is trash.
Oh, why would you say that?
That's trash.
Why would I care what he says?
When you pay the rent.
No, Orville. And I'm going to remove this and get a better one. We deserve it. You're working hard on putting up with shit. We need a good recliner. I'm going to check that other place. $32 a week is a lot. But it's a touch tone. You can learn the computer more. Because you do the dial. David, how many in there? How many did you teach how to weigh the dial? How many? You taught Steve so many times.
I'm the one that closes. I'm the one that...
You're the one that closes?
The other guy can do it too now.
Who? Damien is very smart. Damien, if they would get rid of Steve and those 3 from Express and really concentrate on another Damien, get rid of Rob, get rid of all that bullshit, and then start with the back. Get rid of Caesar.
Hey.
Look at the hi, Mama. Orville. Anyway, I want you to figure out how much you're going to get on Friday. I say 700.
8 hours is $700.
Okay, well that's more than enough.
If I have 8 hours.
Oh, it would be nice to give the truck a tune-up before we walk.
No, it ain't. I'm going to have 70 hours.
That don't matter. Orville, God provides. Look, we had gone over there to get a loan. God didn't want it. Those people made us walk circles when every piece of white trash to Mexican to black go to payday loan. Everybody. They're racist. They're not of God in God's country.
I know her. She does.
Do not ignore her.
Look at her going on top of me.
Look at her.
I'm not going to pull on it. You know why? Because then it tears it.
Although that's why I'm wearing the flag, because all this shit, a cash shop and curl. That girl I gave the coconut butter, she looked down. Everybody knows that what they have done is wrong and is not Christian, and they're all go to church. Some of them do. Anyway, I asked her about the coconut butter. Well, I can't wear it in the daytime because it's too greasy for me. I said, that's the problem. You're wearing too much makeup. You're wearing too much. And then as I was getting ready to leave, I turned around and said, and began to pray. But anyway, I will always, and I will say it, people must understand. Or I'm doing a petition, especially now with what Caesar did. And then as though Cabron, he wouldn't come by it. You see how they went around? They know. They call me a bruja. They know of people like me. They come to people like me. My mother's did. My father. And all they got was lies. Anyway,
Oslo, come out from that bed.
Oslo, get out of the bed, baby. Get out of the bed. Oslo.
Oslo.
Come here. Here she comes. You're a baby. Come, look at her. Right at the corner.
I got a bed to lay on.
Look at her.
Oslo, come on.
Shh. Be still.
I'm going.
Be still. She's there. Hi, Antro.
Come here.
The gun is BB.
No.
The gun is... Kale para so. Kale para to, mama, polisi ka po. Aquí, madre. Ven pa ka. You look at her gun, She understands many languages.
Oh.
Isn't she wise? I need to take her to a vet, Orville. I'm going to take, yeah, because of patches. And she's healing. She's really doing well. I'd give her another front line, and she'll do fine. I shampoo the carpet. I'll buy the rug doctor from Walmart. Look at her, Orville. She's responsive. She's active. No. We stay in the room.
You have a kiss for me? Can I have one kiss? Hey, one kiss. Just one. Come here.
Orville.
One kiss.
Give Daddy a kiss. Go on. Look at her.
Here.
She understands.
Oh.
Orville.
Look at her. Oh, how she want to bite me?
We must start looking for a trailer. We must. Orville.
Yeah, it's good. One in the middle.
I want you to look what's in the middle of your back.
Right.
Can I take a picture? It's a cross.
I'm right here. It's right my phone.
Get away, Lucifer.
Right, touch it right there.
David, I'm not going to hear you.
What? Right there, straight. Right where your hand's at. You put it right on there. Where?
I know where it
Scratch
is.
it.
Oh,
Scratch.
oh my
Up a little bit.
God.
Just up a little bit. Please, up. Go up. Yeah, whatever that is.
I don't know, David.
Hey, thank you. God. Look at her. She came.
There she is.
She came.
No. I don't know.
Orville.
I'm thinking about it real hard. Instead of paying $34 a week, which is how much a month?
$32 a week.
$32 a week. That's that's 120 plus
140
140
a month.
No, he's working, baby. He's working.
It's okay.
Oh,
You're all right.
I may put it on layaway or try QVC. These rent-to-own places are rip-offs.
You paid 3 times the amount of it.
Well, like, what did I just say?
So what you do is,
What did I just say?
I wish we had that book still. That place, well, Walmart, not Walmart, it's called, Government Award? No, remember that place where it said you can buy it for payments? The same thing you need?
I don't want to discuss it no more. Oh, it frustrates me because I know what I need to do.
Put on layaway then. Take a couple
Well, oh, you heard me.
Do whatever you want.
You hear me. You hear me. I'm going to put it on layaway. Whether Walmart's got a better price or Sears. Because I don't have to go into Sears. And I'm used to Walmart's spaces.
That's it.
Let her. It's her choice.
She's chewing on her paw. She's chewing on her paw.
That's not good.
She's cleaning herself. Well, look, she's doing. She's cleaning. She's cleaning her paws.
She's got to go to the vet also. I need to find. I can't find primary care. How in the hell am I going to find care for my baby? David, I'm scared to take her to these vets. Look what they did at the Mexicans did to Gracia in Los Angeles. Look what they did to her.
A little paw.
David, what did Steve tell you afterwards about what happened?
Nothing. He never said nothing to her about it. Guess what? He's fucking weak because guess what?
He is weak.
David. Guess what? Right away he just said, "Excuse me, though, we need that one section, that one part of the bin to put our DAP in." All right.
He
did. The guy see me. That's what he did. I climbed up there and moved him.
But where was William? Where was Lee? The safety inspector. What was the city?
At the plant? I don't know.
And listen. Do not say a word. I can tell a mile away, and Steve is
I think they sent him. I think he's working at their plant.
And
guy
this one.
David was lead man, remember?
Mm-hmm.
I know he had an operation on his eyes.
Remember,
His eyes were fucked up.
I love it.
Remember he came back to work, he was gone?
Uh-huh.
Said, came back and his eye, he said he had trouble seeing. He had operation on one of his eyes. He had contact lenses. Contact lenses.
Mm-hmm.
He had a problem with one of his eyes because he wasn't supposed to. He wasn't driving the forklift because he said he couldn't see good enough to drive it. I think they sent him to the other plant. I haven't seen him all week.
He is too young. Too young for eyebrow. Too young. Anyway. Oh. Look at us, Orville. Can you believe it? And believe me, you're hard. But look at that. Patches. Look at them. Were they like this before I cleaned this room? Before I moved it? David, it's feng shui.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Like the fucking guy said, like that.
David.
That's more like he's trying to say that I was trying to be boss. You know what I mean? The way he said it.
You see, these Mexicans, the white people, you try to correct somebody, I wouldn't be able to manage shit like this because I'd be firing them quicker than they are. Or Mexicans believe they know best. They're like Muslims. They're like India. They're like Korea. They're like every motherfucking immigrant. And if you try to teach them the right way...
Oh, they have it. No, that's right. One more day. Tomorrow.
Yes. Or you need to... Or you...
The caucus.
I know. I'm putting it up in a minute. Orville, listen to Trump will be president. Anyway, Orville, you need to go talk to that white boy. And you tell him, my wife said she deleted your picture because you're a white boy. And you stood up for me. And my wife is most proud of you. And she framed for you. You see, Damien's going to quit. He will. He's tired of all the bullshit. He's got to play roles for all of them.
But guess what I think? I think he's homeless.
Damien is homeless.
Well, he said he stays in South, wherever South Aberdeen is. But guess what? When he come to work today, he carry the duffel bag. He bring his bag with him, with clothes and stuff in it. Work.
That's so sad.
Staying with friends and living. He lives in South Aberdeen, so. Where's South Aberdeen?
And yet,
South Aberdeen is by where we went to, where our storage place is, huh? That's South Aberdeen? I don't know.
Orville, this corporation gives housing to nasty, racist Mexicans.
What happened is, the company, he said that. Well, he's right too. The guy, remember, says on it, Pacific Coast seafood, on those trucks for the oyster trucks, seafood. The guy said that when he first started working there, their company, what do you call it? Their company must be that. What do you call that? Pacific Seafood thing?
Mm-hmm.
Their company's that. You know why? He said their company purchased Washington crab afterwards. Before there used to be, they're the ones that bought out Washington crab, he said. Well, Washington crab is the same as Pacific Seafood. It's all the same now.
Orville, it is a Chinese manipulation. That corporation is owned by one person. Okay. And it always has been.
They bought out the other
It started in
the
Portland.
Competition. Bought out all the competition.
Bought out the competition. They closed the fish houses and herd the fishermen.
Down there in that other town, that's the main place for crab.
Where?
It was on that box, Calabasas.
Calabasas?
Calabasas. That there's by Australia, ain't it?
I don't know, dude. Calabasas.
It has to be on the ocean.
Yes.
It's a seafood place.
When a corporation gets this big, doesn't it remind you of the government? When a corporation gets this big, Orville, they don't care. All they want is money, like in government. All they want is government programs. More government programs. No.
They put a notice on it. Right there, Nick, right where you do your thing. I didn't read the paper, but with the notice. Notice of violation.
What?
I don't know. I didn't read what it said.
Would you bring the paper? Violations?
How can I take it? They fucking taped it to the fucking bulletin board right next to where you clock in and out of that. They received a $16,000 fine.
Who did?
Washington Craft. When they had inspection.
David, it's nasty there. That those poor neighbors next door don't do anything about it. It's how can you buy a multi-billion-dollar corporation? You got to be nobody like me. Or.
Yeah, you're special.
Wow. And just think.
No, see ya.
Every time I'm getting ready to leave you, Orville, God sends you, lets you be harmed, so I can fight.
Look at that. Oh. I love you. Oh. Here she put her arm over it.
Anyway, Orville, are you hungry? Okay, I'm gonna make some supper right now.
I love you.
But you remember, Orville, these are not your friends.
It's okay, God.